Hey guys, welcome to my very first ever Hot or Not tutorial! We can already see by the look on my face how this one is going down. I am using the new foundation from Covergirl here that is a hair smoothing foundation that comes with this kind of strange plastic type disc that kind of looks like a nipple cover. It's meant to just smooth on your foundation and make the hairs on your face less noticeable, I guess is the idea. I don't know. It looked cool. It looked new. It looked like something I really wanted to try out, but I kind of had a feeling that it would be a little gadgety, and it was. So I had to go in with my beloved beauty blender and just make sure everything was blended out because that plastic thing just did not work at all. Here we are taking a little concealer. Oh, look. An eyelash. Let's make a wish. I wish all this makeup works out. Okay, now I am putting on my concealer, also from Covergirl, and I am using my beauty blender to just blend it in. And now I also wanted to use it as my eye primer because I didn't buy an eye primer, and you can use concealer as an eye base. That does work out. This one, I didn't mind the color. I thought it was nice and bright, but blending it out, it started to bunch up, and you'll see in a few seconds here that I start getting a little bit frustrated because the product sets and then it kind of bunches up and moves. Can you see that? Can we see that? So I really just was not the biggest fan of the concealer. I prefer Maybelline concealers or L'Oreal 100%. There are good concealers at the drugstore. Keep that in mind. Now I'm taking the CoverGirl True Blend pressed powder in medium translucent and just pressing this all over the skin to set the foundation and concealer. And it's a fine powder. I didn't have any giant complaints with this one, but it didn't wow me either. Okay, I am now applying some bronzer. This is a mineral bronzer. This is the True Blend Minerals in medium. And I'm applying it the same way I always apply my bronzer, starting on the perimeter of my face and just swirling my brush around without doing any big contouring. And in 3, 2, 1, what is that? Oh my gosh, I thought my whole face was ruined. I was really upset. But yeah, like a champ, I just keep blending and eventually it all blends together. But I have to say, this was a tough product to work with. It was a little more shimmery than I would like. You will see that I do make it work. You can make anything work after an hour of blending. I also took the CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones Blush in Sophisticated Sable, and I just rosied up my cheeks, and actually I liked this. I didn't think it was bad. It wasn't super amazing, but it was pretty good, and nice blush face. I hate smiling, like fake smiling for blush. I don't know, I creep myself out. Okay, now we are taking a single shadow in Swiss Chocolate. I love this shadow. It blends well, it has the right amount of shimmer where it's not shimmery, but it just looks very soft and satin-like, and I dig it for a transition color 100%. Then I grabbed this new quad. This is on their newer displays. This is in the shade 720 Blooming Blushes. And I first grabbed the number 4 shade, the darkest one of the bunch, and I am accentuating my crease further. And I think this was really nice. I actually like this shade out of the quad the most, which is surprising because I bought it for all of the really fun purple shades. I'm now taking shade number 2 and a flat brush and just pressing this on the lid. And I was surprised that the pigment is actually really nice. It's a little powdery, but the pigment was really strong. So between the number 4 shade and number 2, I actually really did like this. Number 3 looks like the most amazing shade ever through the packaging itself, but it's not very shimmery. It doesn't really do much, so it's kind of like, a little bit about that one. So here I am taking number 4 again and patting that on the outer edge, and then I was sweeping it below the lower lash line a little bit. Not too much, just a little. Now here we go into full-on disaster mode. They have this brand new product that is for your brows, and you can use it as a liner. And that's kind of how this all started. It gets everywhere. It's a powder, and the applicator is like a doe foot applicator that is really bendy and spongy, and it is very hard to get a precise amount of color in your brows. Like, you just need something a little more sharp, something with more precision. I just felt like I was applying my brow makeup with a Q-tip, and a lot of the powder was falling below my eyes, which I didn't like. But you know, in In the act of wanting to try all of this stuff out for review, I decided to try it as a liner also, and it didn't really do anything. I think that was like the worst product of the bunch. And following the worst product is the best, because this mascara is amazing. I'll be recommending it in my favorites. I've been using it every day. Moving on to lipstick, this is off of their new display as well. I picked up number 245 and 240. I'm going to show you them back to back. They just had a weird finish. They just kind of accentuated lines. They weren't really glossy, they weren't really matte, and they smelled really strange. This one had a weird dent in it. It was brand new and had kind of a weird dent. Again, gross. Why does it smell like burnt rubber, electrics? It's just very chemically smelling. Sorry about the light here. I am still getting used to the camera at my vanity. So I'm checking myself out. I don't like it. I have a third option from Covergirl, which is about to come in and save the day. This is the new Lip Lava, and this shade is something new that I bought. I already showed you two of the shades that I love, a darker red and a purple. This is number 800 Lava Luster, and I like it. And it makes me feel cute. Okay, let's recap this whole big deal, because we have some hot and not hot. Kind of medium, lukewarm, not hot. Oh my gosh, not hot. Totally hot. Lukewarm. Totally hot, love it. 100% hot, I have been using it every day. Ugh. Do not like that concealer, not hot. Kind of so-so about the powder. So not hot on the brows, and these lipsticks just smell, so they're not hot. All right, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of new format of hot or not. Let me know in the comments if you like it, and also give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys next time. Mwah!